Hey guys, KRX here with another review. This time I'll be reviewing the Henshin Belt Deluxe Eyecon Driver G from Kamen Rider Ghost. This is a new belt that lets Kamen Rider Ghost power up into Grateful Damashii. So, this set includes a few things: the Eyecon Driver G itself, 2 belt straps, and a belt stopper. So, let's get started. To start, we'll look at the Eyecon Driver G itself, and as indicated by the design and the name, this is based on a ghost icon, and it's basically in and of itself a giant ghost icon. It's mainly cast in metallic gold plastic, with the back part being black. It is, for the most part, just a giant ghost icon in design. See the eye in the center, with the typical ghost icon iris pattern. The 4 molded on bolts. The grooves along the bottom, and a place where the pin set would be if this was a regular ghost icon. The top part, with the ID sticker, though in this case instead of having the name be along the bottom of the sticker, it's here on the front. And so, for Grateful, got this sticker right here. The numbering is G15, with the name right there. And this will be part of the gimmick that I'll get to later. On the side we also have this metallic red painted lever, which is the other part of the gimmick, and then a button on the other side, though this one is a bit more of a flat button, as opposed to the buttons that you see on regular ghost icons. And looking at the back, you can see that they even molded it to look like the back of a ghost icon, though a bit flanned out, and with the spiral pattern in place of a QR code. But it's nice to see that kind of attention to detail. Just for a little comparison, here it is next to the Order Ghost icon, and you can definitely see the size difference, but also the similarities. So that's definitely something pretty unique. As for the belt straps, they're the same molding as the ones from the Ghost Driver, though instead of translucent orange straps, instead they're cast in metallic gold, and the belt stopper is metallic gold as well. And so, as is typical, just press down the 2 clips and slide them into each side, and they are labeled for left and right. You can adjust the belt stopper and have it with the straps on. One thing you also notice is that because of the design, this is very reflective when a lot of light is cast onto it, so you can definitely see my reflection and that of the room behind me. But, gotta press on. So, the gimmick here is, by pulling this lever here on the side, it rotates the panel here on the top, as the Eyecon Driver G contains the power of the 15 Luminary Ghost icons. So, you can switch to a panel representing each of those 15 icons, and in turn summon that ghost. So we have 01, Musashi, 02, Essen, 03, Robin Hood, 04, Newton, 05, Billy the Kid, 06, Beethoven, 07, Benkei, 08, Goemon, 09, Ryoma, 10, Himiko, 11, Kamen, 12, Nobunaga, 13, Houdini, 14, Grimm, and 15, Sanzo. Then after this, it'll loop back to Grateful, though I'm going to leave it on Sanzo to get started with the electronics. So, the on-off switch is right here. This takes 3 AAA batteries. Switching it on, we get some lights and sounds. Now, as you can see, the light and sound gimmick here is that while normally this looks like a regular ghost icon in its default mode, when it lights up, a pattern shows through the iris in the center. So to start, we'll do the transformation into Grateful Damashii, which can either be done by hitting the button on the side while it's set to Grateful, or looping all the way back to Grateful when it's first turned on, just like so. Then, press the button on the side to activate the transformation. And there you have the transformation into Grateful Damashii. As you can see, the parent in the center contains both the symbol for Grateful Damashii as well as the other 15 symbols surrounding it. And this has a multicolor LED inside to change the light colors for the corresponding forms. After you've done the transformation, pressing the button again will get a standby will start a standby phase for the special attack. And press again. Now, with doing that afterwards, we'll continue to do the special attack. So, to cancel the transformation, press and hold the button. That'll reset back to the default state. With that, you can do the other method of transforming into Grateful Damashii, which is, like I said, first press the button on the side, then press again. Next, we can get to the ghost summoning gimmick. So to do that, turn the wheel inside using the lever, and that'll change it to the corresponding ghost symbol. Then press the button. And with that, you'll get a summoning sound, this time for Musashi. Next, we can move on to Edison. Robin Hood. Billy the Kid, or Newton rather. Next is Billy the Kid. Beethoven. And Benkei. Next, I'm going to move on to the third thing you can do, which are Omega formations. So, this contains a memory system that remembers what ghosts you summoned. So, after summoning however many ghosts you want, pressing the button again will start a new standby phase. Then, press the button again to activate the Omega formation. And so, you'll say a descriptor word for each of the different ghosts, and then do the Omega Formation attack sound. So that one I did for the ghost assigned to Ghost's normal body. Next I'll do one for the 3 Tokon ghosts. Next, I'll do one for Spectre's 3 ghosts. And finally, Necrom's 2 ghosts, rather. Now, one thing to note is that you don't actually have to do this in order. You can, if you want, skip. So, for example, if you want to do the 2 ghosts from the Sengoku era, you can just skip over the others until you get to the one you want. So you can create all kinds of different combinations of different ghosts. The next thing you can do is the Mega Omega formation. So, cycling back to Grateful, we cycle through all of them, some of them then do an Omega formation, as shown. You'll activate the Mega Omega formation. one last thing I want to note is about the gear system inside here. Now, when you pull the lever down and release, you'll hear 3 clicks as it comes back up. And that's because this works on a notch system, and every time it moves one of them over, it goes over 3 notches. So if you perhaps accidentally don't pull the lever down all the way, you might find yourself getting stuck between 2 panels. So you just want to carefully move it until it locks into place on another panel, and then it's back to normal. So you want to make sure that you pull the lever down all the way to switch the panels completely. Just like so. And there we go. So overall, the Eyecon Driver G is definitely a really cool toy. It is notable that while other riders have on occasion switched belts changed forms, this is certainly the first time where a main rider has changed belts in order to go into a power-up form. So it is pretty notable in that way. It's also interesting in that it's, as opposed to some of the other toys, completely self-contained. However, it also isn't a substitute for the Ghost Eyecons or the Ghost Driver itself, as it doesn't contain the full summoning songs from the Ghost Driver. So it's its own little self-contained toy that has its own unique sounds, but doesn't supplant any of the sounds from the other toys. So, if you've been collecting Ghost Eyecons up to this point, getting this won't make all your other Eyecons in Ghost Driver pointless. Instead, it's just this cool little toy that is, kind of just a simple power-up device. It gives you a new form, gives you some new features, and some new sounds. And I definitely think that it's got a cool idea of being basically like multiple Ghost Eyecons in one, where you can use the lever on top, or on the side, to switch what icon it represents. I definitely think that's a really cool gimmick. So, if you're collecting Ghost toys, you want something a little bit different, or just want a more self-contained Kamen Rider Ghost belt, where you won't have to get a bunch of other things in order to get all the sounds out of it, then I can definitely recommend picking this up. So, next time, I'll be reviewing the Yokai Watch Usapion Plow model. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and or subscribe. You can check me out on Facebook at facebook.com/KRX50. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.